This is from an update of a story I did a couple days ago. So Chicago does actually pass that budget with one of the country's largest universal basic income programs. And again, how are you going to pay for it? Well, we're getting money from the federal government, which in turn comes from me and you out there. Your tax dollars went to pay for people who make $35,000 or more, or excuse me, $35,000 or less a year in Chicago. We're going to get a stipend of $500 a month. The city will send 500 to 5,000 low-income families as part of the Chicago Mayor Larry Lightfoot, Democrat douche a-hole, has said in the largest universal basic income program in the country. This program is controversial for some, but for me it just makes plain sense. Right. So it makes plain sense just to give money to people through federal grants. Well, how does the federal government get those grants? Well, they get the money from us and you, everybody in the country. So basically, we are funding 5,000 families in Chicago at the tune of $500 a month. Yeah, that seems fair. Where's my $500 a month? Oh, that's right. I don't get it because I make too much money, apparently. All right. Of course, we need to teach people how to fish. Wait, what? But in this moment, with so many people suffering in pain and worrying about financial ruin, this is what we must do to make sure these families don't slip into the abyss. So let me get this straight there, you stupid fucking cunt. Let me get this straight. So, to help your people out, you're going to take money from the federal government through grants, okay? You're going to give to those people the money. Instead of teaching them how to fish, you're like, well, I'm just going to give you some fish because right now we can't do anything. There's plenty of jobs out there for people, okay, to get another job if they need to be. But at the tune of $6,000 a year, we're going to give these 5,000 families $6,000 a year on top of the $35,000 they get. Now, if they get over that, apparently they don't get it. I don't believe it. This is insane. Instead of teaching people how to fish, as Lori Lightfoot would say, we're going to forego that and just give people money. More money. Okay. Yeah. You see, I wouldn't have a problem if this money came straight out of Chicago, straight out of Illinois. It doesn't. If you saw my video a couple days ago, you see that this money comes from grants through the coronavirus plan, whatever the hell it is, into Chicago. So what happens when that money runs out? How are they going to keep paying these people, $500 a month? And what happens when that money does eventually run out? And these people depend on that extra $500 a month, and it's not going to come in. You make things worse for people. The plan comes as part of Lightfoot's $16.7 billion budget for 2022, which passed in a city council meeting on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it passed, 100 to 1 if that's the case. The mayor touted her win as the most progressive budget ever in history. The universal basic income checks will be funded using some of the almost $2 billion Chicago raised from the potato administration's American Rescue Plan. While most of Chicago's 50 aldermen supported this use of the funding, the 20 members of the city's Black Caucus were disappointed the money did not go to violence prevention programs, according to the Washington Post. Yeah, they don't care. No, Chicago has fixed all the violence, so they're going to go straight to their next line item is to give people $500 a month. Ah, okay. So, could it possibly you fix this by lowering taxes in Chicago? By the way, no, I can't do that. Sales tax? No. Income tax? No, we can't do that. We'll just give you $500 a month, which I hate to say it. It sounds like it's taxable. So the government, the federal government, gives Chicago money through a grant program. Then they give that money to 5,000 members of Chicago in the lower income of Chicago. And in turn, that money is possibly taxable. And then that Chicago, in turn, gets that money back. Ah, yes. How funny that is. Basic income programs also started in places like Stockton, California, where 125 residents received monthly stipends in 2019. Since then, research from earlier this year indicated that recipients have reported more full-time employment and better mental and emotional health, the Post reported. Okay, the Washington Post reported that. Now, if it was contrary to that, they would still report, oh, it helped out. So we don't know if it's true because Washington Post is known to lie, so you have to take that with a grain of salt. Since Stockton's stipends were issued, roughly 40 other cities have started or considered similar programs. The Hills reached out to Lori Lightfoot's office for more information. Again, this is insane. Giving money out to people just because they make less money than other people is ridiculous. What about people who make $35,500? Nope, you don't get it. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just cut back my hours so I can get roped into this program. This is ridiculous. I'd like to know what the demographics of these 5,000 people are. I guarantee you that if you look at this demographics, there aren't going to be any white families in that 5,000 low-income families. Okay? It's going to be all urban, if you will. It's not going to be white. Fuck white people, right? Fuck them. Fuck them. This is not about helping people. Okay, this is about buying votes. That's all you need to know. This is a buying vote scheme funded by the potato administration, our federal government. My money, my tax dollars are going to fund a vote scheme in Chicago. This is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit to the highest order. What can I do to stop it? Nothing as usual. I can report on it, and I can let everybody out there in Laszlo land know that Chicago is using federal money to buy votes in coming elections for the filthy goddamn motherfucking Democrats, socialists, and fucking liberals. Congratulations. You out there, you taxpayers, you just funded Chicago to buy votes for Democrats for years to come.